Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a while since I've posted or I've worked on the bike, but you know, summer's coming to an end. I've enjoyed riding this summer, so it's time to sort of start putting the bikes into the garage and start getting back onto my projects. You might have seen recently, last video probably I posted was me picking up my R1, my first 1000cc bike. It's the Big Bang. Picked up a white one. I'm going to show you that, guys, in a second. Actually got someone coming to pick up the VFR 800 on their way. I actually sold that bike now, so now I've made space for other projects and so on. I've got the SV650 to finish, and I've also got the other NC30 to finish as well. So I'm doing a little bit of work on the Big Bang today. I want to replace my rear stoplight and put an integrated indicator on it. So I actually just started having a look at it and found something quite interesting, so I'm going to show you guys. Hopefully you will learn how to install this. So far it seems quite straightforward, but we're going to have a look straight at it. All right guys, so here we go. Here's my baby. Here's my R1, my first R1, and here you guys can see where I've been working on. So I'll show you guys the lights that are already in here. The bike is filthy at the moment, sorry. But yeah, this is the brake light, so I'll show you guys that now. Let's turn it on. So this is our light. As you can see, it's also, if I press the brake lever, you can see it's also the brake light. So the same LEDs, they basically kind of get brighter. Okay, so that's basically there, and you can see I've got the indicators on at the moment. So I've got these sort of OEM, I think they're OEM, they're quite big and bulky. I'm trying to modernize things a bit, so my plan is to get rid of them. So what I did do was order one of these. So this is basically got integrated indicators. So you've got the lights, LEDs in there, and then you've also got a set for the left indicator and a set for the right one. So I'm trying to tidy up the back of the bike a bit, so we can get rid of the big indicators on there. So it didn't come with any instructions, but I sort of kind of figured it out. So what's good though is this connector here goes straight into the OEM connector, so there's no splicing or cutting of wires for this. That goes straight in, and that powers the, I believe there's probably a ground for the black, and the red or the green is probably the sort of stoplights, and the other cable, one of them is probably stoplights and one of them is probably brake light. So that's what I'm guessing, but this is basically how it's set up. Now it does have two other wires, so I'll just assume that these two other wires are probably the signal from the indicator, or the voltage from the indicator. It's two wires. Now what I found interesting is when I opened this up, as I was trying to find the bolts to take it apart, I realized there was two yellow wires wrapped up with a cable tie in here, and I was like, okay, so the light that's already in here has got exactly the same wires. It's got these two extra wires. So I thought, don't tell me this has got an integrated indicator in it as well. And they've just never used them. They were just wrapped up in here. So I did do a test with these. I connected this. It works fine. The brake lights work fine. And then what I did is I stripped back one of these wires, and here's the indicator. Here's the indicator cables. If you don't know, it's these connections here. So you've got a black for your neutral or your negative, and then you've got a brown on that. I'm not sure if that's left or right indicator. I think this is the left indicator actually. And this black connection, which is exactly the same connector in black, has a black cable and a green cable, and this is the right side. So I'll show you guys. If I turn the bike on, put the left indicator on, and as I said, it looked like these were the same. I did test it on this and it did work. So then I stripped one of these back, so you can see we've got left indicator here, and what I did is I just touched this wire on the brown, which is the signal, and if we look here, we've got indicators. So unbeknownst to me, this already came with, I believe this is probably aftermarket, the same as this. It just looks a little bit different on the grill. This one's got some sort of lines on it. This one is flush, it's just flat. I actually prefer the look of this one. So it looks like I already have this system in place, just needed to be wired up. And I'm probably now going to just sell this. I can't remember how much I paid for it. It wasn't that much Chinese stuff, but I'll probably stick it back on eBay and sell it, put it back in the box. I haven't done anything with it, so I can sell it as pretty much brand new, really. So yeah, it looks like I've already got this system. So what I'm going to do is probably just run some wires neatly in here, and then I'm going to have to splice this cable into one of these, and then I'll be able to get rid of these and get rid of this. So that is the plan. So yeah, I'm going to do that now and I'll show you how I get on. All right guys, so quick update. So what I've done just temporarily is I've just literally, as you can see, I've just cut this old indicator. I don't want them, never going to put them back on anyway. I've just joined the cables. The negatives I don't need to connect because it's already connected internally via this negative. So all I need is the signal, and I'm going to obviously probably put some solder on that and just tape it all up with electrical tape. Same thing for the other signal. So I've got them the right way around. So see, so there's our left, you can see left indicator, and there's our left side, and then right, and there's our right. And one good thing is that because this was already LEDs, everything's blinking in time. There's no issues with this blinking and so on. And you can see here as well, it's LED here. These have been replaced as well for sunken ones, which are quite nice. But they still put a lot of light out, even though they're sort of buried in a bit. But yeah, that's basically how they look. Now I want to see how it looks when you put the hazard warning lights on. That's both sides. As you can see, they're both blinking. And that's that. So the difference it does look to me with these is that when I did put these ones on, I could see the lines that were lit in red, and the other ones that weren't lit are the indicators. So it's not the same bulb lighting, whereas on these ones it seems, because there's about, I think there's about 8, 12, 15 bulbs, you can clearly see the actual bulbs. It's the same light that does everything. The same bulb that becomes the brake light is also the same bulb that becomes the indicator, so it changes color while it's blinking, so you get the sort of shape blinking while the rest of it stays red. So that's a bit of a difference between this one and that one. This one's got more lights in it. This one is a bit more intelligent, I guess. So yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and get these off and see what the back of this looks like. I've also got a new bracket coming in for this, so that this is going to get pushed back a little bit further in, not sticking out so big. And also I've got a slightly smaller plate to go on there as well. So this is it guys. So what I've done is I just taped all those joints up, and I've just routed the yellow cable. It used to be tucked up in here, just routed it around, followed the other cable, and that's pretty much it. And this is what the back is looking like. So I've taken the plate off just at the moment, just to see what it would look like when I actually put the plate on. So I have a plate, although when I ordered the plate, I typed the digits wrong. So I actually got a wrong, one of the digits are incorrect. So I can use this for my testing purposes anyway, but this is what it's going to look like. And there we go, this is what it looks like. So I've just put some double-sided tape just to put it on. And as you see, I've got a nice RNG number plate light there as well. So sort of this is what it's going to look like. I may chop this off, I'm not sure, and then just paint the edges. But this is what the back's looking like now. So yeah, I'm much more happy with that. Much more happy with the indicators gone. So let's also test the indicators out. Let's put the hazard one on, so you guys can see. Left indicators, That's it. The job done. Happy days. So that was it, guys. It's been a long time done a video. It was a nice, quick and nice and simple, easy one. So I'm happy with the results on that. I am going to be looking at a different bracket. So I want to see if I can get the plate to go a little bit further inside. The big exhausts are right in the way, so it may not be possible. Although I've seen some plates with it, but then I feel like they're a little bit too hidden, and I don't want to really get any issues with the orbital, so I might end up just leaving it as it is. So yeah, guys, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something as well. Give us a like, please, if you don't mind. Subscribe to the channel for more videos, and I'll see you soon. Take care.